What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be having a look at Doctor Vodoo and having a bit of an early look at his abilities and the stuff he does. Now, I've taken a few minutes to actually read through them, and this champion has a really interesting and also really weird design. There's a bit of a new mechanic added to this champion and the stuff that he does, which basically alters the effect of his abilities based on whether your combo is an even or odd number, and it's pretty weird. However, I like it quite a lot. You know, they're always coming up with creative new ways, especially with a lot of the new champions, to kind of, switch up the combat and reward people that kind of like read the champion text and take time to learn how to effectively play the champions. And I really like that design in characters. It adds a nice level of skill to the game. So let's talk about Doctor Vodoo. Now we're going to start with his passive ability called Brother Daniel. So Brother Daniel will possess either Doctor Vodoo himself or his opponent, but moving between them based on Doctor Vodoo's combo meter when he uses a special attack. So if when he uses a special attack, it is an even number, Doctor Vodoo is possessed, gaining 100% increased ability accuracy and a 75.1% increased buff duration. Now this is only level 10, I imagine this probably goes up to... It's a little bit hard to tell because it's such a low level, but I would say it looks like it maybe goes up to 150% or 200%. That's kind of a bit of a wild guess, but judging by that number, I would say it's likely it'll go up quite a bit more. So yeah, very interesting. And on an odd combo, the opponent is possessed, gaining 50% decreased ability accuracy and also a 75.1% increased debuff duration. So that... It's interesting. It's a little bit hard to tell which one's going to be better, but it seems like they're both going to have their uses in the game. So let's look at some of the abilities and stuff he does. Now, the first thing, increased energy resistance by 50% while blocking. That's pretty good. Nice little perk to the champion. Although not many attacks in the game are energy based at the moment, so it isn't too helpful. But this one, which I really like, maybe is going to make this guy an auto fight MVP. So when the fight starts, 100% chance to regen 12% health over, well, it says 10% seconds, so I assume it actually means 10 seconds there. But that's pretty good. No other character has that in the game at the moment, where they will start a fight and instantly regen like quite a large chunk of, well, it's not really a large chunk, it's an okay chunk of health. But that could be really good when you're going through stuff like Alliance Quest, or doing story questing, or just playing with auto fight on. So it seems pretty decent for the most part. I'm, you know, something good for the champion to have. Certainly cannot knock it. Now, all attacks, this is where the character starts to get a little bit interesting. All attacks have a 10% chance to place a lower on their opponent that lasts until removed by another effect, and that's the special attacks. So a lower is a buff with no effects, so it's just a blank buff on the opponent. So special attack 1 has a 50% chance to envenom each of the opponent's buffs, nullifying it and applying a poison, dealing 191.25%, sorry, 25% of your attack as direct damage over 15 seconds. So that's quite a sharp poison on the level 1, 50% chance to apply. It seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. It's only, is it each of 50% chance to envenom each of the opponent's buffs? So if they have multiple lowers on them, does that envenom all of the lowers or just one of them? It's a little bit hard to tell, but if that works for multiple lowers, and well, judging from a special attack 2 description, which we'll talk about in a second, you can have like at least 3 of these. That could be a lot of poison damage with a level 1. So seems very interesting. Excited to see how that plays out a little bit more. And also, you know, you can, with his duped ability, increase the duration of, I assume the poison counts as a debuff, so you could maybe increase that up to, again, 150% duration. It's going to deal a lot more damage. You know, there's a lot of potential in this character damage wise. Might take a little while to ramp up, but I'm liking it so far. Then we look at the special attack 2, so 50% chance to convert up to 3 lower into either a buff or debuff based on the current combo meter. So if it's an even combo, all of Vodoo's attacks gain a 50% chance to burn 2.5% of the opponent's power, converting 375% of the power burn into energy damage. I don't think there's anything about the duration on the even combo one, so I'm kind of interested to see if that's like, is that a permanent thing, or is that just like a temporary effect? I'm not entirely sure. I'm really hoping that is a permanent effect, though. That would be pretty dope. Pretty dope. And then the odd combo, the target leaks 25% of their power over 10 seconds. It's not really a great effect, that one. That's not super good. I mean, in comparison, you know, that's just a really gimped Vision's power drain on the odd combo. Hopefully the even one lasts a really long time. But I guess as well with the odd combo, with his duped ability, you know, you can increase the duration of that power leak, you know, theoretically speaking, to maybe be up to, you know, 50 to 60%. So in that case, might be pretty good. It might be pretty good. It's a little bit hard to tell, but we'll try and find out. And then his special attack, 300% chance of applying power leech to the target, stealing 25% of the power over 20 seconds. When power leech ends for any reason, Doctor Vodoo gains an equivalent power gain buff. Doesn't seem very great for a special 3. Seems pretty underwhelming. Again, like, just from theoretically looking at all his specials, you know, it seems like the special attack 1 is the best. Just in terms of his, like, pure raw damage, it seems like the best. And I like the design of this champion. I'm really interested to see how his special attack 1 works with 1, multiple lowers, and also 2, his duped ability. I think that's really what's going to make or break the champion. Nothing about this champion says God tier to me. He doesn't seem like he competes with champions like Star-Lord or Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange in terms of what he has. But he seems like a pretty solid champion, and I like his design, and I like that they've tried to do something interesting. The problem is, I just don't know if it's enough, like, to make him, like, a good champion that people want to play. However, he seems pretty cool. You know, he's got some stuff going for him. Like, not super terrible, but not super great. So, sorry about that, guys. I just realized before we go into fight, we were actually connected to the wrong Wi-Fi, so it would have been quite laggy. But anyway, so this is a mini-boss on Heroic, and we're just gonna actually start off by getting hit a lot by this character, because I want to see his animations and stuff. This is the really cool stuff as well. I think he's got a similar floating effect to also Doctor Strange and Rogue. But let's just take one round to the face, guys. Let's see. Oh, actually, let's turn auto fight off. That's pretty bad. We don't want him to get killed. He's not playing very aggressively here. So, what animations are these? These are actually kind of new animations, because unlike Doctor Strange and Rogue, he seems to be... Oh, okay, so you can have multiple stacks of Envenom. That's good. That is very good news. That's really awesome, and it seems like he's got the spirit of Brother Daniel inside him, which is empowering him a little bit more. Wow. I'm seeing some amazing damage potential from this champion. Very cool. Very cool. I like that again. I want to get wrecked by that champion just like one more time, because seeing his animations, guys, it is very cool. And also he managed to regen all the health that we lost at the start. So, I don't know. Maybe I've misjudged this character. Maybe he's a little bit better than I think he is. But we shall see, boys. We shall see. Even as a 3-star champion, you know, he seems to be doing pretty well. Those little buffs that we have, the skull on us, I assume are the lowers. We've got 2 stacks of Envenom now. Envenom's dealing a lot of damage. Like, for 2 stacks, not really, you know, you could get a lot more than that. And also, he wasn't empowered. So if he's empowered by the spirit of Brother Daniel, or actually, to be honest, if you've got either one of the characters duped, it's going to be dealing so much more damage. So, wow. And it's went up to 5 stacks there. Maybe I've misjudged this character. Maybe he's pretty good. Right. We're going to get wrecked one more time, and then we're going to fight him with Hulk. So, I'm gonna let him wreck the Scarlet Witch now. I'm going to let him wreck the Scarlet Witch, because Scarlet Witch is going to be taking it like a champ. She can take a lot more damage than some of the other champions. So let's see how quickly he deals with her, what kind of stuff he's doing. We got a heal block. We've given him double damage increase from the dupe, though. Okay, so we got 4 stacks of lower on us at the moment. So let's see what he does. So does it only convert a max of 2? I think so, just judging by that. You know what? I'm pretty impressed with this champion so far. He's managed to pretty much wreck my Scarlet Witch as a 3-star champion. Wrecked a 550 Scarlet Witch in 29 attacks. That is pretty good. That is pretty good, right? And yeah, I think I got this character wrong, right? He seems, if you can debuff the opponent, pretty good, pretty great. Anyway, let's actually try and fight this character now with Hulk, and also see that sweet-ass level 2 animation, guys. Can we see it in this fight? So hopefully we don't die here. That would be pretty shameful, but let's see what we can do. Okay, where are the parries, boys? Where are the parries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's headbutt. Oh, okay, he's definitely not getting to that level 2. Wow, and the level 1 animation as well is so cool. Dude, dudes, I cannot wait to fight this guy on Master Mode. I can't believe I just said dudes there as well. Been watching too much of my favorite YouTuber. Anyway, guys, that is it. Doctor Vodoo. I'm intrigued to find out more about this champion. Comes into Arena, I think it's November 24th, so it's Baron Mordu first on the 10th, and then we have Doctor Vodoo. I'm really excited. I am really excited about this champion. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy watching it, feel free to leave that thumbs up, guys. That does a lot for helping my videos get seen by a wider audience. So I always really appreciate you taking your time to do that. That's really awesome. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. Apart from that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.